I'm streaming now, Alex.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So, today I'll be adding the enemy models to the actual enemy entities. So let's try finding that. We've got the enemy rig here, and currently we're just passing in a capsule. I might just, for now, put them in as the player character. So I'm wondering if, yeah, it's just adding this in. And we can keep the debug forward vector in there too. Now, player rig seems to be the thing that I've exposed here. I think I've just renamed player character. Enemy character. And now I can actually bring in, so that is set to enemy rig, and I think that is also set to, yeah, player rig, and then we have to set all of those to it as well. So so let's do that. Let's expose this. Now we have the animation player. The state machine we should probably take from the character state machine. Let me have a quick little look. That is definitely the character state machine, so I'm just going to Control C and Control V it into the enemy. We get an idle state, we get walk state. We don't need a run state, I think, so we can delete that. But the problem is that if I do delete that, the idle state is looking for a run state.
Hi, guys.
Hey Gus.
Oh yeah, Gus. Our shower is leaking again, unfortunately.
Your shower?
Yeah, so would it be okay if we just use... Hopefully it's getting fixed today, but we're not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
And what time is that going to be?
We don't know.
Do we know?
We're waiting for the plumber to...
Yeah.
No, I mean, what time are you guys would use the
Oh,
take showers?
not like anytime soon.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Thanks.
Just let me know before you go there.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Sure.
So state machine dot change active state to run state. I'm guessing we need to have a check here. Character agent is set to character, which is good because our enemy is type enemy from character. But I mean, to be honest, dot running is never going to be called because we're not actually like setting it for the enemy. So this is never going to happen. But does it do a check on compile is the question. I want to just to be sure um, do like a check to see if this run state is working. How do we do that? We could try a find node. Does node exist? Check if node exists. Godot. I know a way of doing this, but I'm just checking to see if there's a better way. Bum, bum, bum. End a node, get node or null. I honestly think that should be changed to get node or null to avoid problems like this. Has it not been changed? I'm sure it's also possible to store as a variable and check it. That is true. Run state could just be a variable that we're calling. On enter? Nah. On ready, I think, makes more sense to me. Func ready. And we're probably calling it here. So var state playback dot travel. Yeah, so var run state is going to be a limbo state. So var run state limbo state. We could do an at on ready here actually. At on ready var run state equals get node or null. I don't think I've ever used that before. Yeah. Does it exist? Get node or null. But does not log an error if path does not point to a valid node. Does it want me to do a self? Get node or null, yeah. And then we can just do boop this. This here. Invalid argument for get node or null. Argument 1 should be node path, but it is node. Okay, so we can just do boom. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then we can just do a if run state and character agent dot running. Then we can just put run state here. I just want to be extra sure. Extra sure. Okay. I'm going to add this stream link. And I wish there was a button in DuckTalk that would just allow me to do this. Bum, bum, bum. Come on. Okay, here we go. Copy and paste. Wondering if it is streaming properly. I haven't actually checked. Yes, it is. Okay. Good, good. I could do a check here as well, but I think we should be fine. Walk state, I also have to check. Yep, run state is here as well. Okay. I have a feeling we should put run state in character state instead. Yeah, let's do that. Much better, much cleaner. That seems... Yeah, that seems better. Setup. Oh, wait. Yeah. State machine equals get root. Run state limber state equals self dot. Yeah. So now that's working correctly. Run state already exists in parent. And this should be run state. If run state and character agent dot running, that should be good to go. Oh, we already have a if character agent is player character. So we're double checking. Yeah. That makes sense. It's fine. Should be okay. Nothing wrong with double checking. Wow, I really thought of everything. So that's done. That's done. Got our idle state set up there. Now we can set up the state machine. There we go. Additive state machine. That is going to be important for the attacks. I think we can copy this, actually. We got weapon state, no weapon state, and attack state here. I don't think we need a no weapon state. We can just stick with weapon. Whoops. There we go. Additive character state machine. We don't need a no weapon state. And the starting state is going to be weapon. This is good. This is good. Additive state machine is going to be additive state machine. Anim tree. And yeah, let's also copy the anim tree from the character. And put this fella in here. Or in here. That makes more sense. Okay. There are certain things we don't need in this. I want to make sure I'm only pasting it uniquely, so I'm just going to delete that, and then can I just paste as unique? I'm gonna do this, and oh, Sub-resources. Make unique. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't think... That's fine. That's okay. So, let's test this out. If I delete this, like that, and then I go to my player character, yeah, okay, so that's fine. Alright, let's open the editor for this. We do not need run, so we can take that out. Should we keep it in anyway? There might be some enemies that do run. You know what? I will keep it in. Yeah, I'll keep it in just in case. You okay, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, they still haven't answered. I got WhatsApp on my computer anyway, so if I get a message... Okay. So that's okay. Anim tree. We want to get the player animation tree. I will rename this to enemy animation tree. This is what's so great about exposing parameters like this. When we change the name of stuff, it changes it in our list. And our weapon, we can also bring in the sword. Bone attachment, remote. I feel like weapon slot should go in player rig. Like that. Am I crazy for thinking that? This makes sense to me. This makes sense. So bone attachment def hand.r. We're going to go into skeleton 3D. Okay. And then the weapon slot we need to actually like get yeah. We need to get her in as well. So enemy character. Yep. Remote transform weapon slot. Nice. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's all good. What's the script I have on weapon again? Oh, it's just the weapon stats. Yeah, it's just the weapon stats. So I can bring in a weapon resource. One-handed sword. Yeah, that's all good. Bop, bop, bom. Okay, and assign the weapon. Wowee. This is good. and the walk speed is at 1. So, shall we see what breaks? Oh my god. Let's see what breaks. Okay. Cannot call method instantiate on a null value. So weapon stats.
Do you want some more coffee?
Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I didn't set a scene. Why do we need a scene? Oh. Right. It's for a sword. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So we've got our enemy here. And he is coming towards me. But we don't have any animations playing, and the sword is positioned weirdly. Why is that actually? I have a feeling... God, what is going on with the... animation node state machine? This animation node state machine has been driving me up the wall. I don't know what's going on with it. I might have to reload the project, but... why are the weapon stats empty? Am I setting it somewhere else? Weapon stats. Yes I am. I'm setting it in player character. Setting it in item. Right. Yes, because he's just not wearing... yeah, he's not wearing anything, right. That makes a lot of sense. Have we done any transform changes here? Nope. Have we done any transform changes here? Yes. Right, because we've... this is it. I think. So if I go here and change the... yes, my internet is better. I've changed to OBS Studio, so now this is OBS Studio. So yeah, my absence has been fruitful. What happened to your internet? Our bunny chewed through the cables. So it was weird because like they only chewed through like some cut parts of the cable, so it kind of just like gave us like half internet.
Being deliberately spiteful.
Yeah, she was being deliberately spiteful. So this is all inherited, which is strange.
Bean soup.
Thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome.
Wondering why your latency was so high. Yeah. That's why. Can we make this local here? Can we make it local here? Seems really strange that when I brought this in... I should add like a little debug to show the weapon here. Let's do that. Let's get Yeah, so if value weapon mesh dot q3. Yeah, that makes sense. And then bring that in and add child weapon mesh. And weapon mesh is being called here. So if value else or elif weapon mesh, then we can q3. Oops, weapon mesh dot q3. Or we could just do an if weapon mesh dot q3 here. If weapon mesh dot q3, and then we don't need this. Did you ever check out Mort? In one of his recent streams, he expressed interest in working with someone. You two could collab on something. I haven't checked out Mort. Would be cool to collab with someone. Let me have a little check on. Wait, is he also a Godot game dev?
Daki qui moshi.
Cha cha cha. He uses Unreal. Oh yeah. Yeah, I use I used to use Unreal quite a bit. It's a program I've used the most. Well, the game engine I've used the most. He seems cool, but I think he's like pretty headstrong in his project. Like he seems pretty head on. But you're saying that he's expressed interest in collaborating with someone. I don't think I'm suited for it. I'm a little bit too busy with work to be a reliable collaborator. It's kind of a shame because I'd love to. Like, if it wasn't for work, I would jump on this. But yeah, he's still early in his project. He was building a lot of the foundation. Oh, what is he looking for in terms of like, what department is he looking for specifically? Is it just like a programmer? Is it an artist? So if weapon mesh.q3, if value, so if that has something in it, then we can instantiate our scene. And I think this works with the tool, which is pretty cool. With at tool. We just need to remember to put our statements so that like specific gameplay mechanics don't get passed into the tool. But we are good to go, I think. I just need to reload the project. Save and reload. Anyone, I imagine. I think we all get sick working alone on something after a while. I agree. I'd love to work with someone on this project. I really want an animator. I'm no good at animation. So that would be really, really cool. And an environment artist is always, you know, I'm more than happy to have environment artists. And I like teaching environment artists as well. So, oh, More does animations. He's pretty good. That's good. You two could make something cool because you have the same interest in making a PSX style game. Yeah, And that's why Rentagris back. Yeah, I'm getting him to animate the game. No, I mean it would be cool. It would be really cool actually, but I mean he's animating porn, so like he's getting his money from that. Can we say porn on Twitch? I wonder if there's like a little oh yeah, like on YouTube it says I really hope it doesn't like stop the video just because I've said it. And it rocks off at the same time, maybe. Hey Bads. Okay, so yeah, I did I've got an annual leave today, so alright. So weapon. Let's try setting it and seeing if whoa 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 hey. Hey whoa hey, not like that. Quick load. Oh yeah, it did. Wow, look at that. Cool. So now that's set. But our bone attachment. Wait, where's our remote attachment? Interesting. Bone attachment. There we go. Hey, hey, nice. Cool. Look at that. I'm happy to help out when you have an Unreal Engine game that I can get my hands on nodes. To be fair, if you throw some props my way, I'll make them. That's cool to know. Are you okay with making PSX assets? I can write the docs. Nothing else I can help with. I'm trying to think of like some docs I might need, to be honest. So our enemy is now floating, which is strange to me because I feel like I've linked the walking animation with the with the velocity of the character. So I have a feeling I'm not setting the so I'll play a character here. By PSX assets, you mean low poly and heavily optimized on textures, right? Yes. We actually, funnily enough, yeah, you might be interested in this. In Pixel Composer, I have a like an atlas, a texture atlas. So they won't. None of the textures in the game will be like bespoke textures. We were just creating a massive atlas. And this is basically like the atlas that we have. And it's all kind of being done by nodes. So like these, for example, these are like bolts. And they're also being created by with nodes. I feel like this is going to be way too big for Pixel Composer. But yeah, like a texture matrix. Yeah, it's an atlas. That sounds good. Yeah, message me on Discord if you want something made. Anything I gotta get to work. I'll be in movie night later. Nice. Have a good one, dude. See ya. Why don't you join Mortmore on his project? It's similar to what you want to do, and it's a bit further along. I'm just curious, not telling you what to do. So main reason is when someone, usually what I expect when someone, if someone were to like join my project, would be to have this person around, right? That's I'm usually a very good team. I hope to be anyway. I want to be a good team player, and I expect that from people who might join me as well. But the idea here is that if I were to join Mortmore and work on his game project, I want to be present. I want to be reliable. And that is very difficult when you have a full-time job. The only reason I'm streaming right now is because I've taken one day off today to do this, and because we have our plumber coming over, and he's not the most reliable person when it comes to presents. So yeah, that's the main reason why I don't. He has a full-time job too and works on his project on the side too. He's in Sweden though, so closer time zone. That's good. Again, like being able to manage like two full-time working people, like working on the same project, can be a little bit difficult because we would have to synchronize our the times we go off. I think that it's important in a team to have like to have dailies, to have updates with each other, and it's really difficult to synchronize that. But I'll check out his streams and see see if, like if it does all align and it seems like interesting to me. I might send him a message saying like, hey, if you need any help, I wouldn't mind helping out. But yeah, like I don't know. For now, I'm happy making this game, and it's at my own pace, and it's nice. I can speak to people while doing it and not have to think about like, oh shit, am I missing a deadline here? Tom, just make your game, lad. You're a project manager, not a follower. We'll I don't know. We'll see about that, but yeah. Oh, I noticed this stack here isn't getting the bolts in. Is our chest in the game? Like fully textured? Oh yeah, it is. Nice. So our enemy is idling, but it's not walking. Why is that? I was sure that on map direction, that might be it. Map direction dot length. And then we have a move player here and a move by velocity here. I have a character movement here as well. Got moved by velocity. Seems strange to me. I feel like this walk should be doing stuff. Yeah, get parent.velocity. Ah, could it be that the player rig is not? Player animation tree. The parent is player rig. While in the enemy animation tree is enemy character. Aha. So could it be that I should be putting it in enemy rig instead? And then the enemy isn't doing the animation that I want them to do. So if I like, he's just idle. He's idling. So, ooh, hello. Why are you continuing? That's fun. Is that just a one-time thing? Oh, when I press out. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, so he's not actually triggering the animation, which is strange because we are doing a move by velocity to move him around. We are not. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, there. So I'm wondering, and here in an enemy animation tree, this is indeed getting the parent. I'm wondering if I go into player animation tree here, the root node is player rig, and the get parent gets to the player character, but here it's getting the enemy character, and the parent of that is the enemy rig. So this is the problem, but it's grayed out. And I think it's listening to animation player. Yeah, and player rig is the... Yeah, I found it. I found it. This is the reason. I gotta get this out and call this enemy rig. We found it. And then the rig is enemy rig. Okay, let's test that out. No! Still not. Interesting. Let me see. Enemy animation tree. That's enemy rig now. And the parent of enemy rig is enemy. The animation tree here should be taking in the velocity of the parent. Let's try getting the velocity here. So print I like the prints thing. So here we can actually add like velocity, enemy velocity. You're doing everything in GD script. Yes, until it runs slow. So once we do find some methods, some snippets that move too slow, we like for example dungeon generation, we can port to GD extension, so that's C++ work. But for now, GDScript, excellent for prototyping, and that's what we like. We don't want to be limited by. Aren't you more used to to C Sharp? No, no sir. Hi Thomas, we talked like 6 years ago on Discord, and now I saw you streaming on YouTube, so I had to check it out. I don't know if you remember. Cool, so it's actually streaming on YouTube as well. That's great. That's great news. Oh, cool. And in the multi-chat, I can see people... Right, so I should actually take the multi-chat instead. Can this do multi-chat? I don't think it can. Yeah, so now I can see like YouTube chat and Twitch chat. Would be cool if we could like overlay this. I do have this thing, which control Windows T, and that should keep it. Oh, no, it's not. Control Windows T. Oh, it's not. Interesting. Power Toys is not working right now. Another person who hasn't talked to you in ages. Yes, sirree. Okay, I'll put it here. But thanks for reaching out on on YouTube. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the YouTube chat. I'm trying to remember you, Simon. What did we talk about? Is your name different on Discord? Oh. Wait. Yes. Oh my god. Wait. So the logo that, yeah, the actual like the writing. I think I remember this. Let me check real quick. Yes. Yeah, I remember now. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Well, it's good to see you again. So I start making games in Godot, kind of like I do. Oh, brilliant. Do you want to like? Is your project online? Is it like? Could I see the progress of it? Tom was helping me with 3D modeling and stuff. Oh, send it here. I'm hoping it doesn't get like flagged. But yeah, send it here. Absolutely. Yeah, nice. Oh, you got a Steam page for it as well. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is excellent. Whoa. I didn't know I was talking to like a full-time game developer. That's excellent. Whoa. Oh my god. Sorry, full-time game developer, a full-time solo game developer. I love your UI as well. It's giving me Persona vibes. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. I'm looking forward to playing it. Well, send me a message when I don't know if I get like updates, update notifications for these things, but send me a message when it's out. I'd love to pre-order this, or you know, like if you're not doing pre-orders, buying it. I'm collaborating with an artist and a dev. It's a little tiny team. Otherwise, anything else is my work. Interesting. Huh. You worked for EA and Microsoft for too long. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, wishlist it. It's so helpful, wishlist for people as well. Like I keep telling people, like if you find a solo developer, if they like reach out to you and they've got like a Steam page, don't hesitate, wishlist it. It really helps them out. And it costs nothing as well. Like, it's a button. So, my game is it's very early on, very early stages, as you can see from from the actual preview. It's a PSX game, PSX style game, and it's a roguelite. Wow, that's interesting. So we don't have any enemy velocity. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh yeah, it doesn't have any enemy velocity because I didn't add it in. Velocity. And I do have a game design doc here. It's also very bare bones. I don't have that much to it, but I've got like the core pillars. Sabotage the game. But yeah, you can see a bunch of different stuff here. I should probably like clip me going through the document so that people can have a quick read through it. Or just post it, post this Obsidian page. I don't know how to do that. Actually, Pads is in the call. Pads could learn how to do it. This is doc work. So whenever I change this Obsidian doc, I want it to change a page that can be linked to my Twitch. Make a devlog. I could make I could make like a website with all of this info in it. But I'm wondering, I want to be able to edit things easily. You know, devlogs are good, to be honest. I used to devlog. I think we used to have Duck Talk devlogs. Duck Talk devlog. Yeah, Duck Talk Games, 1 week to make a game. So this was us making games. And yeah, like these are kind of like devlogs in a way. Yeah, like Mimic Panic.
Hi there, my name is Tom Paul.
There you go.
I'm a 3D
Hi
artist,
there, my name's
gameplay
Tom Paul.
programmer, designer and tech artist in Mimic Panic.
There you go. I was doing all of this choir stuff as well, like producing stuff.
I was also in charge of setting up the production Scrum workflow.
Look at that! Wow, baby Tom, yeah. Yeah, with a haircut.
Level.
Oh goodness.
So level streaming was not going to be a feature we would have to look into.
Yeah. Ugh. Young Tom. And this was on Unreal as well. So we made all of this for Mimic Panic. It's a cool project, really cool project. We had some very, very talented people on it. And it's what started the Duck Talk Games Discord, so very cool. Anyway, yeah, it's a roguelite with Silent Hill type mechanics. So like combat mechanics. Which reminds me, you know, like I set up this whole thing so that I could like attack people. Right here, I'm gonna bring my sword up. Attack people while walking, but like it's it's like Silent Hill doesn't work like that. You have to like actually stop to hit. So I think I'm gonna take this out with the fact that I can walk and slash at the same time. Um, God, this looks better than I remember it looking actually. So we could do slash slash, and then that got combo. He wants the game in one hand and punch people with the other. Yeah. So is this working? Yeah, the enemy velocity is actually... interesting. Interesting. So why isn't it going to the walk animation? I wonder. We do have walk forward going on there. The enemy animation tree is... Oh, are we not going to walk state? Do we have a... Oh no, we don't have a label on him either. I thought that when we added a state machine in here, we had a label automatically. I guess not. I guess not. Where's my label? I think the devlog YouTube space kind of changed and you need to hit a specific niche for people. It's very difficult. And yeah, a lot of people discover games through TikTok and Instagram Reels. Yeah. I don't like those things either. If people already know about your game, it's not stuff people look for, really. Oh, that's incorrect. I look for devlogs. Same with other social media. I mean, people in general, sure. I search for Godot devlogs for fun. I'm a game dev, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Although, to be honest, most of the time, when I'm making a devlog, I'm kind of hoping to attract other game developers. But I get that people want to make devlogs to attract a possible audience, like a possible, and that's fine. The thing is, right, I know a bunch of people who would just make the devlogs not really caring about the audience, and then once you have a like an actual thing that you're happy with, you can start like Discord and socials and all of that stuff, and then people naturally go towards your devlogs and watch them retroactively. So changes in the branding of the video and things, and actually anyone can enjoy the video. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, it might be that we are not changing to... Oh. Oh. This is why. This is it. So, map direction is never being called. So, what we need to do is say... if character agent and this, and I could just do this, that's fine as well. I think that works. Or not I've seen a ton of devlogs where the game is not even done, honestly. Sometimes it's more about the idea rather than what you actually have. Yeah. Yeah, some people actually make these videos to get people's like opinion as well, and advice. I think what most people do is they make devlogs for themselves more than anyone. Yeah, what we're going to do is if character agent is... Oh, well, there's already a thing here. If character agent is player character, or, you know what, I'm being indecisive, but I think what we could do inside of... I'm in player character. Inside of enemy, we can just say map direction equals velocity. Value of type vector 3 cannot be assigned to a value of type vector 2. Okay. Ah, and we can't swizzle shit. This is something I really wanted in... so I used to write a little bit of Rust before, and what's cool about Rust game development is that you can swizzle vectors, and what swizzling means is essentially assigning, like saying that map direction equals vector, so the velocity dot xy, for example, or dot xz, and that would create a vector 2 for you, which is pretty cool. I love the word swizzle, it's so funny. Pirate Software is like game dev cosplay. Okay, so let's do velocity dot x and velocity dot z, because Godot is horrible and uses y as an up axis. I think we're good to go. What? Map direction, idle state, character agent, and character agent dot map direction. Okay, well, I think we already have a check for character agent, so that's fine. Print character agent. Let's see if it's actually printing out the character. Yeah, it is. Print character agent is... Oh, no, it's just the player character. Aha. 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 So we're not assigning a character agent here. Where are we assigning it? Character agent. Inside of character state. Equals state machine dot character agent. So our state machine right now, state label scene. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Character agent. In the character state machine. Interesting. Oh. Do I have this? Character state machine. I don't have this. I don't have this. Okay. This should be in character. Yeah, that should be in character. Oh, okay. So I don't have a func ready here. In state machine, additive state machine, sm.initialState equals sm.firstState. Correct. sm.initialize, sm.setActive. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, look at him go. Look at him go. He'll keep. Okay. So now... Oh, does it... Does the stamina wait? I thought that was a bug. Oh, no, it does. Oh, cool. Okay. So yeah, now we kind of want him to attack when he gets close. Now you need to make it so he goes around stuff. Yes. So that will probably be, because right now I've got a very simple like go towards character, but what we're looking to do is create a nav agent. So we're essentially setting up like a nav environment, and then we're setting up like the collisions of that nav environment, and it's super simple from what I remember anyway. Super simple to just like tell a character to just like A star towards the player. I've done it before actually with like a, I think it was a point and click. Nice. So we've got our character, and what we kind of want to do is, you know what, we could set it up. We could set up the character agent stuff for the enemy. Trying to remember how to do this. I feel like it has to be. I mean, it makes sense for it to be a parent of it, but agent, navigation agent. This class may be changed or removed in future versions. I have a feeling they have done this recently. They've changed it. 3D agent used to pathfind to a position while avoiding obstacles. So yeah, this might have to be a parent of the enemy. Or we just ask this to call move to slide on that. It could be that this doesn't actually move. Calculates avoidance. Avoidance velocities in 3D omnidirectionally. Nah, we don't need that. We might need it for bats. Debug. If true, shows debug visuals for this agent. Avoidance enabled, yeah. So, yeah, let's get the docs out for it. Navigation agent 3D. Used to pathfind to a position while avoiding static and dynamic obstacles. The calculation can be used by the parent node to dynamically move it along the path. That's cool. So this is actually, like, it's not actually moving around the world. You're actually asking it to. So how does it know the distance to target? That's going to be very handy. Do we have like a signal for reach? Reach navigation link. Navigation finished. When the target is reached. If the target is unreachable, navigation ends when the last waypoint of the path is reached. Target reach signals that the agent reached a target, i.e. the agent moved within target desired distance of the target position. That's cool. The signal is emitted only once per loaded path. Okay. Yeah, this all looks very, very cool. So now how do we implement it? So I'm just going to rename this to enemy navigation. I'm going to put this at the very top because I think it's a pretty important thing, and it directly correlates with movement. Hey Simon. By the way, Simon, are you from the UK? Also, do you remember which models I made for you? I'm from Central Europe. Okay. Czechia. Czechia. Yeah, it's been a while. I might actually check on like a couch. You did in like 10 seconds. I doubt that. Let me... Yes. Oh, hey Harry. I'm going through our Discord chat and I'm just remembering all of this now. Yeah. Wow. God, this was... Yeah, this was ages ago. Shoot, yeah, you were making that time traveling car. No, 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 no. That it was great work. Sorry, I'm just kind of going into nostalgic territory here. Yeah, God. No, that's good. That's fine. People get in and out of 3D quite naturally. But it's good that you continued your art. You know. Yeah, that's great. I know so many programmers who get into music. Yeah, and I told you about Embark Studios as well. God, insane. Wow, we've talked a lot. Brilliant. Yeah, sorry, I'm going back to it. that was a cool journey through memory lane there. Wow. Yeah, we should work on something together at some point, Simon. I still do game jams. So if you ever wanna have a little break from your own personal project, we can make something. Um, that sounds pretty cool. Yes, excellent. Yeah, we got some really great people uh, getting into game jams as well. Like our last game was. Sorry, I know I'm going into a tangent here, but da 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 da. I think it's in view profile. Our last game was House, and this is I'm the the thing I'm very proud of in this game is there's a musical number in this game. Like you can run it in the game, and it's like a 3D game. I don't know you can run it in the browser. I don't know if like it works too well on the browser, but like at the end there's like a musical number performed by the kid of one of the environment artists for this game, and it was really cool because like after that the kid like well cosplayed, I guess, cosplayed as one of the characters, as the character he was playing as in the game for Halloween. It was so cool. It was really cute. um, yeah, lots of people working on this. Check it out. But my favorite project that we've done, my favorite game jam project was the following. This one was really cool. I loved working on this. Yeah, my partner is the one writing it. So if you need a narrative designer or a writer, just giggly in the background. If you need a character, a narrative designer or a writer, she's excellent, and she's looking for opportunities as well. So, ooh, nice. We've got a. So, can we ban this person? Is it possible to ban from this? Yeah, I think we can. Ban. There we go. Nice. All right. So, back to game. We got the enemy navigation, and we want this enemy navigation to update the character movement. I wonder if we could just take the enemy navigation from just character movement and not have to like create a whole new thing for this. So in here we could just take the thing. I'm wondering how we actually implement it. Where did I put that doc? Yeah, there we go. The getting must be used once every physics frame. Okay. After setting the target position property, so that would be in here then. would be in here. And we're doing a dot direction too here as well. So if player in memory, then we move to the player. So here instead I could just call my enemy navigation and then put it in here where I want it to go. So whenever this is set, we set the target to this. Let's try that. Sorry, I know I'm babbling. Export var. We want to say character navigation. How long have you been using Godot for, Simon? Started building off on Unity 2 years ago. Ah. But then the Unity thing happened. Yeah. Classic. So we switched to Godot. Nice. Good idea. Godot is I would say I'm not doing a good thing by making a 3D game in Godot. I don't think Godot is amazing at 3D, but for a 2D game, like hands down, Godot is the best engine you'll find. So yeah, you made a great choice with Godot. Honestly, I've seen it do cool 3D things. Yeah, I agree. It's a very viable engine for 3D, and that's why I'm using it. You know, I want to make a small game, and Godot is like the best engine with the most complex tools to make like a game that isn't bloated. It's truly the best. Like you won't find the tools like find tools like these in other open source engines. Bombarding indies with things like diffuse models is kind of silly. Huh? The Battlefield EA again games is using Godot for 3D map editor. Yes, I've seen. Very cool. That's super exciting. Seeing like open source software like seeping into the AAA industry. Ubisoft was great with that as well. They've been very responsive to like Blender. Doesn't Godot get you to pick a diffuse model at the start of a new project? Huh? No, it doesn't. What? No. Well, I haven't heard that. I haven't looked at Godot in ages. I can't remember. Well, I'm on the latest version, I think, 4.5.1, and it doesn't do that. That's insane. I don't think it'll ever do that, but yeah. Yeah, nah, that would be crazy. Maybe there's a plugin that does that, but if I look at the asset lib, Diffuse. Nah. I'm glad it doesn't do that. Ooh, NeoVim Godot, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm glad it doesn't do that. I really dislike using AI stuff. Export var navigation agent. Navigation agent. How we're getting navigation agent 3D. Enemy navigation. So now that we're calling that, we can do func we can do play in memory set. I completely forgot how to do these set stuff. Is it like this? Set value? And then player in memory equals value. Yeah, seems to be it. And then whenever that is set, we want to set the navigation agent dot target position. Dot target position equals player in memory dot position. AI stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there are certain, it's a bit complicated because like there are certain things with AI that I'm like I tolerate, but Gen AI with like art is a big no from me. I still believe in empowering artists and not stealing their work. Every time I use someone else's work in my game, I always make sure to, one, send them a message, obviously, two, credit them, even if they don't want it. I tend to credit them under the table, and yeah, free. I essentially let them know everything about the project. It just makes more sense. Non-consensual crediting. Yeah, I feel horrible not crediting people. That, yeah, I can't see myself doing that. Even textures, I try to like, if I get like a texture, I try to find like textures that are like CC0. Player in memory, dot position. So now that is being set here. Move by velocity. And this is vector 2, so yeah, CC0 textures to go. Yep. Yeah. Polyhaven as well, pretty cool for that kind of stuff. I made recently like a thing for Polyhaven. I've got some models in Polyhaven actually. I think actually I say some models. I think I have one model. Here we go. From oh, they don't allow me to do from when I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna disable that. from Tom Hall. Yeah, I made this for them. Flashlight. I'm not too happy with it actually, with the flashlight. I think it could have been a little bit better. There are certain things in it that I think would be nice. Okay, in physics process. I'm going to just put this here just in case this doesn't work out, but in move by velocity we want to take our navigation agent and we want to get the next path position. And I think that's normalized. Should be vector 2. But it is vector 3, so we want to next bar next path pos equals and this is going to be a vector 2. Actually, you know what? Let's make it a vector 3 and then put this guy in here. Get next path position. And then this will be... I'm not too happy with move by velocity having a vector 2 value in here. I should probably make it vector 3. Oh well, whatever. Next, path pos. Direction 2 is a normalized direction, so... And I think get next path position is normalized as well. Da 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 da. In global coordinates. Ew. No, we don't want that. We don't turn that to local. Move by velocity, next path pos dot x, next path pos dot z. So yeah, Simon, I don't think I've told you. I'm not sure actually, but I'm now working for Playground Games. They're like a Microsoft company. Character event, move by velocity. Yeah, I'm working on the new Fable. When is Playground Games going to join the Microsoft boycott? So, yeah, that is a very good question that I feel like I can't answer. They have been naughty. You're right. But I feel like that is something I can't really have a word in right now. Like big up France for you know, allowing people to speak out about this stuff in Microsoft companies. But yeah, I don't know if I can talk about that. Are you on the stream? Oh no, she's laughing at something else. Don't move by velocity. direction to. Next path pause. Yeah, so here, now, oh, oh, hello. Oh, be right back. All right. Yeah, I think these videos are being, these streams are being recorded, so I don't have a voice in it. Right, so this is actually choosing a global position, which is very cool, because I could just put this in to this, and then still call player direction in here. Whoops. Yeah, that works. Oh, I'm getting sick of this Godot formatter making a new line for me here. Don't like that at all. Yeah, so move by velocity, dam, 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 bam, bam. Now I need a navigation world. So we can make that. Dot get next path position. Player in memory dot global position. Yeah. No. No, this is incorrect. This is global position dot direction to. And then I have a feeling this might not need anything. For now, we will create the world. And navigation region. I'm a freelance graphic designer now also, I forgot to tell you. Oh, interesting. Damn, was I one of your first clients then? I guess I never paid you for the for that work. I think it was like a job for a job situation. Shit, well if I ever need any graphic design work, I know who to call. Tom Baited exposure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good to know. I've commissioned before actually. I've commissioned for this project. Um, these characters here were made by Cat from our Discord. Of course, all paid. So yeah, yeah, and worth every penny. They're awesome. They helped a lot with the design of the character. Navigation region 3D. This is what we want. A navigation mesh resource must be set or created for this node to work. So this is navigation mesh. This is how we do it. We do want to simple floor. Yeah, let's this is going to be a static body, the floor. I'm going to put it in here. Floor, and then floor mesh. Oops. Floor mesh. And for now, we're going to set the obstacle collision shape 3D to be world boundary shape. Navigation region. So that's cool. And then let's put an obstacle in the way. So another static body. We'll put it under a node 3D as well. We'll call this like walls maybe. And I'll just put like a wall object here. Mesh instance. We can, yeah, we can create collision shapes here. Okay, so let's make a box mesh for this. That is the bounding box of the object. Oh, can we not change the location of the mesh itself? I guess not. That's okay. We'll make this wall here. That's good. That's fine, that'll do. And then we change the Z-axis there. There we go. Then we add a collision shape. Collision shape placement is a sibling. Yes. Collision shape type is a... We can't say box collision? That's insane. What? That's crazy. Madness. Madness. Okay. This is the only part of Godot 3D demo. Well, not the only part, but like one of the bigger parts I'm not a big fan of. It's good that you can copy the size. But yeah, this makes sense to me. And of course it makes sense that the origin point to this is at 0. Very cool. That's going to bother me. That is going to bother me, actually. Let me put this to the location of the static mesh. And I'll put this collision shape. Oh no, that has to be... Oh god. Mesh instance has to be in here. Okay, there we go. And the collision shape is at this position, so we're going to put that static body. All of this prep work, man. Paste. Return value. And there we have it. Cool, cool, cool. Play. So now, yeah, now that's working. Great. Okay. And we want this to bake. A navigation mesh resource must be set or created for this node to work. Okay. Navigation mesh. Why isn't this work time for you, by the way? I've taken a day off. Bake. Nice. Look at that. That's pretty good, actually. We might need to rebake it. I want it to be a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Okay, that didn't do anything. Cells, cell size, cell height, border size. Min size. Bake? No. If Fable is delayed, blame Tom for taking too many days off. I'm actually pretty good with days off. I was, at some point I was forced to take some days off. Because I wasn't spending them near the end of the year. They were like, hey, you've got all of this stuff, like banking up. Sample distance, maybe? No, that doesn't do any. Ah, petition type. Oh, that didn't like it at all. Sample distance. Sampling distance to use when generating the detail mesh and cell unit. The maximum allowed length for contour edges along the border of the mesh. min size. Okay, it's a little better. To be honest, I'm sure that there's a setting that I'm not listening to here, but oh, hey, oh, invalid access to property or key position on a base object of type nil. Okay, yeah, because player in memory is nil right now. Why is it nil? Player in memory is definitely player in range. Huh? Oh, I guess if player in memory. No, if value. Okay, let's try that out. What? Player in memory is null. Huh? Oh. Right. So this has to be value, not position. Right, that makes sense to me. Okay. Okay, so now he's going away. That's me interacting with anyone. I only took a short vacation of 6 years. Hey! Are you going around the... Oh, no, you're not. You're not going around the thing. Why do you have two, Huh? Getting confused. Are you the one walking away or the one walking up to the person walking away? The second one. Weird. What's going on there? Laser eyes. What is going on? Player scene. Wait a minute. Is that enemy? State label scene. That is correct. It just looked really strange, like seeing the scene here. But that seems correct to me. And it's like I haven't set up like a little thing on the head to show the label yet, but no, that doesn't seem to be the reason why we're doing that. No, that is happening like really quickly, and I think that's so it's not duplicating the character, because I thought it was duplicating it when I saw those two. Yeah, but I think it's just going like really fast. Oh, it is actually working the label. Interesting. Yeah. Why is it having issues? Let me think. Trying to get to it. And then the enemy navigation is trying to pathfind to it. Avoidance enabled. If true, the agent is registered for an RVO avoidance callback on the navigation server. When velocity is set and processing is complete, a safe velocity vector 3 is received. Let me have a little look to see if that's correct. Oh, how strange. Wonder what's going on there. Keep Y velocity. I don't think we need that. Why are you getting stuck? That navigation agent is correct. Can we like debug it? I thought I saw like a debug thing here. Enemy. Yeah, debug enabled. Yeah, so when it... There we go. Oh! Right. It's only remembering it once. See, that's why debugs are important. God. So, yeah, play a scene because it's happening only in player in memory. Yeah. Yeah, this is silly. So, Control X. There we go. And now what we're doing is we're putting if player in memory, bang, player in memory dot position. So putting it in physics process now. Oop. Look at that. Oh. Why? Where'd you get stuck there? It's not moving towards it. Direction to navigation agent. Move by velocity, play direction. Player in memory is never not set, right? Like that sets it here. And now that's only playing this. Move by velocity is definitely going towards the direction that we're setting it. Oh, no, it's not. It's not listening to it. Hmm. Let me think. Ooh. Navigation agent.target position equals player in memory dot position. I mean, that's working because we can see a path being drawn to the player character. But for some reason, that's not. Could it be that this is changing this? Let me test that out. Oh, why? Oh, right, because player direction is counts on memory. Okay, that's annoying. Prints. So this is player direction. And we can put player direction in here. And then we'll have a look at map direction here. So print map direction. Okay, so map direction, and then when I actually call it here, these should be the same value. Let's pause it. They are not. They are not. I mean, they kind of are, actually, yeah, they are. I'm gonna have to call our plumber. Why is it not pointing? I'm trying out a new face-weighted normal workflow. I messed something up with the bevels and had to spend a bit cleaning up the model. Yep. Not going to make that mistake again. Do you think they also call plumber for game leaks? Yeah. They call like the guy from Pulp Fiction who cleans up for people's mess. The wolf. I can't remember what his name is actually. It's not the wolf. Hey, it's been a hot minute since I've been here. I don't really remember which user I had, but maybe it was Coup Trooper. Oh yeah, I remember Coup Trooper. Ben, the developer of Vibing Game Dev. Yeah, no, I remember Coup Trooper. Hey, welcome back. I haven't actually seen Pulp Fiction. Oh my god. You have to watch Pulp Fiction, dude. Like, it's not the best of Tarantino's work, but it's like, it's a must-see. Like, so they are rotating towards the character, which I don't think I want. Ah, Glad is a bot, Tom. This clearly proves it. I remember when I was a kid and I asked my dad what it was about, and he was like, it's too mature for you. Yeah, it is. It is. It's difficult to explain Pulp Fiction, to be honest. It is amazing. I highly recommend it. Mm. Character movement, player direction. So that's doing that. Target position is doing that as well. Map direction is doing velocity.x. So what is spinning the enemy towards the... Because this is what's spinning it towards it. But it's not calling this. Or is it? Player in range. Yeah, it's not calling it. There's something I'm missing here. Why are we spinning? Towards... It should be moving, like rotating it to... the next path position. Except if it's unreachable. So I'm assuming what's going on is this move and slide. How are you spending your time outside of work? Well, I do tell my line manager actually that I'm working on this project. Technically, I'm not really supposed to, because... But, I mean, this project isn't a direct competitor to our game. But if it does, then I might have a problem. But... spinning your time. Oh, right. I thought that was a... I thought you were doing... You had a typo there. But yeah, my line manager is the coolest person in the whole world. He's called Samir. Really, really cool guy. Map direction, map direction. Velocity.x, velocity.z. How weird. Because move by velocity is setting the velocity here to this. Oh. No, that seems correct. But yeah, now it's because it can't get to it. So what I think is going on is I believe that because we have the collision is hitting the wall, which makes me think, should we even have a collision on the enemy? Oh, that's a difficult one. Yeah, because I think that's the case. I think it's let's try rebaking it to be watershed, seeing if that changes anything. Line manager, you're making it sound like you work in a factory. Oh wait. Is that really his job title? No, no, no. No, line manager is not a job title. Samir is lead outsource artist, I think his main job title is. Lead outsource artist. And I'm technical outsource artist. So you're mostly doing cleanup of outsourced assets. Not really. That's one of my tasks, but I have a few. I make tools for like sending assets over and receiving assets. I make tools for any department I'm supporting with outsource as well. So if, for example, if gameplay animation needs me and needs a tool specifically to help them out, I can make a tool for them, and that will speed up the outsourcing process. So that's why that's kind of like a loophole to make tools for them. So yeah, and now I'm getting moved to the cinematics team, so I'll be hopefully making tools for them as well. Map direction, play direction, come on. Look at dot. Player in range, player in memory. I'm going to go now. Have a nice rest of your day. Have a good one, Arclight. See ya. Should I be passing in a global position here? I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Like, it's still going to... Yeah, I think they're getting stuck because of the... Because of the collision. So... Yeah. I might just make the collision smaller. Why is he going over the... Yeah, he's not going to the point. Global position dot direction to get next path position. Hmm. That seems to be working. Well, he's struggling a little bit around the walls. I don't get why he's not going towards the points. Yeah, he gets stuck. That's so annoying. Yeah, he gets stuck like that. Hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, he's struggling. Okay. Yeah, we don't want times like those, so... Trying to edit a Word template for a client and Word is doing its best to work against me. It's not the best tool for graphics people. Yeah. Oh. path desired distance. The distance threshold before a path point is considered to be reached. Right. Oh, this makes sense. So 0.3, for example. Oops. Oh, that didn't like it at all. 0.6. Right. That was it. Okay, it's still getting annoyingly stuck. But that seems better. We could try 0.5 instead. Or 0.4. This makes sense. There we go. That is so good. That is so good. That's working really well. Look at that. We got progress. State. Nice. Okay, we can get rid of the debug stuff. Yippee! Looks cool. Thank you. Thank you. And for the last thing, I think what I want is when the character reaches a point, I want the velocity reaches the target. I want the velocity to be at 0. So if map direction is equal to 0, then change active state to idle state. So here we can do we can create a new variable actually. I'll just do like var player reached bool equals false, and then if player reached player direction equals vector2.0. Oh no, it's vector3.0. And then we can do an elif here. Oh, no, an else. Sorry. Else. So if player reached, player direction equals vector 3.0, and then that will set it to 0. So and player reached will happen when this target reached has been set up. So let's do that here. Oh. What? There. I don't know why it transported me to that. On enemy navigation, we're going to just test this out. Print. Oh, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh damn. Well, have a good one, Simon. I was away for a while. Okay, so when he gets to me, reached. Oh, it's calling loads of times. Can we stop the navigation when it reaches the target? Simplify path on. Yeah. Navigation agent dot stop. Navigation agent 3D. Oh, we could have just done an is target reached. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense, actually. Disconnect. Get rid of that. And then... if navigation agent dot target reached. Huh? Oh. Wait. Signal? Oh, is target reached. Then play direction equals vector 3.0. Nice. Cool. I'm wondering. Oops. So if he gets to me, right, turns true if the agent reached the target, i.e. the agent moved within target desired distance of the target. It may not always be possible to reach the target. It should always be possible to reach the final position. Enemy navigation, target desired distance. Can we do like 2 meters? So if I do this, that is constantly being changed. Hmm. So I don't think... Reach. Target reach dot emit. Target position. Oh, that's not correct. What? Huh? So it's reaching the target here. Target reached. What the fuck? Oh, so now it's working fine. Oh, there we go. So... Oh, it's because my target reach distance is crazy. Okay. So now that's at vector 3.0. To be honest, we could probably just put this in... here. Ah, but it's still calculating it when it reaches it. Oh, but it's working. That's pretty cool. It is working. I'm not a big fan of this being calculated like every time. So I feel like if it does reach it, we should probably like yeah. Let's do something like this, where character movement dot move by velocity, and then if if not navigation dot is target reach, then we do all of this stuff. And then we put an OR dot distance to target is bigger than navigation agent dot desired target desired distance. We should probably var is target distance greater is greater than desired equals this. I feel like this should always be let's see, I don't think this is going to work, but yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, target position should be here, but so that's working now. But is this being calculated? Print calculating so that's calculating it, and then when you get to it's not anymore. Ah, but when I get away from it, it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. it makes sense for the target position to be calculated. No, you know what? No, it doesn't. Distance. Huh? What? I thought we had a distance node for... Wait, distance... to... Oh, right, it's the global location of the... memory dot global position dot distance to global position. Var distance to character there. Distance to character is a float. Calculating. Stopped calculating. Oh. Yeah, a little bit of... Okay, so I think the target desired distance is a little bit too... So maybe 1.3? Let's try that. Or it could be closer. Yeah, it has to be closer. So 0.2 maybe? 0.5. No. Wrong. 1. Maybe 1.5. Let's try that out. Yeah. I don't like how it snaps to it like that. Oh, that's no good. Maximum distance the agent is allowed away from the ideal path. Yeah, that... It's not ideal, is it? Um... Oh no. Oh no, this is incorrect. That should still be doing a move by. There we go. That's better. Although it is... Yeah, there we go. It's easy to kind of break that. Hmm. No, that's not reaching it. Maybe 0.8. Seems correct to me. He is snapping a bit. No, he's not actually. He's fine. This is good. I think this is a good place to end it. Let me GitHub this real quick. It seems like we've done nothing. So, enemy path finding. That is cool. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'll stop. Cool. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.